Hello, this is Aussie Stitcher coming to you this Thursday, the 15th of June 2017. How you all going? I am back again this week. Thank you for all the lovely comments that I had on my the 20 questions, random 20 questions. That's been good. I have personally found how fascinating it is when you watch the other people's movies, Flosstubes that have done it, and you're like, oh, that's me. Oh, that's happened to me. Oh, you know, that reminds me of me. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello?
Hi. Hi.
You making yourself comfy? You gonna say bye now?
Bye.
Nope, you're staying. Are you gonna see what's happening on Google in Hoot? Google in Hoot, whatever it's called. So that's been awesome. If you haven't checked it out, Stitching McKenna in her latest lot of videos, but it's her second hour-long-ish one, she does the 20 questions, and while some of them may be not appropriate for the older kids, there's one where she talks about a massive scar that she got from an operation and how she's never wanted it, you know, to disappear. She's quite happy about it. She wears her bikinis in it. That's a really good body image one to watch with your children. I watched it with, I made my kids watch it, and ever since kindy, Sophie's had a real low body image. Something was said, and she's come home with, oh, I'm fat and my thighs are fat and I need to lose weight and blah, 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 blah. And I found this was a really empowering thing for the kids to watch on. Here is a very self-confident, beautiful woman who is happy with her scar. It's a big scar, and yes, it's probably faded over years, but it's still quite prominent. And she wears a bikini in it, and she doesn't care. That was awesome, and it made them see the little imperfections that they see on themselves in a different light. And yes, they're kids, and yes, maybe in a couple of weeks they have forgotten about it, but for that moment, I have saved that clip so that I can keep going back to it with the kids, because we need, as people, to be happy with our scars, imperfections and that. So that was really awesome. McKenna also talked about suicide, which is something that I think people should be talking about. Not that I actually put in my 20 questions, but I was suicidal when I was in my teenage years. So I understood where McKenna was coming from and what she was explaining. And again, it's a good discussion opener, maybe with older kids about it, but also, again, being comfortable with who you are, proud of who you are, and that. So McKenna's a good one to watch with a couple of really strong points. Not all of it is kid-friendly, let's face it, it's McKenna, but if you can watch it and then pinpoint those times and then watch it with the kids, what you deem appropriate, what's not, I would recommend it. And there's a couple of really good ones, like Emily C. from Eclectic Collections, hers was hilarious. I Heart Cross Stitch did one, and I'm with you, girl, I don't celebrate Halloween either. Mind you, in Australia, it's only taken off in the last 10 years. So as a child, we didn't do Halloween. No one in Australia did Halloween. It was only people that have immigrated over from America and some of Europe that did Halloween. So it's only really been, last 10 years that suddenly Halloween parties are happening. As a family, we don't celebrate it. Because I'm also trying to teach the kids that you don't have to celebrate everything. Just because it's there doesn't mean that you have to celebrate it, but you don't diss it either. You just acknowledge that that's important for some people. And it's nothing to do with religion. Just putting it out there, it's nothing to do with, you know, anything. It's just, I didn't celebrate it, so I'm not in a thing for the kids to celebrate it either. Okay. Enough of, also, thank you for the amount of subscribers that I've had. I had like 30 in the last 2 and a bit weeks. have I missed a shout out somewhere? Have I missed something? Because that is quite significantly amount of subscribers. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the comments in my last 2 videos. I'm getting more and more comments, which I'm finding really quite. I think I'm actually getting a couple of questions. I don't always feel comfortable saying, hey, if you have a question, I'll answer it. But I have been getting questions. I've answered it on, like, to them personally. If you feel that is something you would like me to do, then let me know. If it's something you don't think I should do, again, I'm sitting on the fence with that one because a lot of other people do it and I don't feel like I know a lot. But if it's about me, my personal stitching, like someone asks, do I only stitch on linen? No, I don't. I stitch on Aida, I stitch on even weave. I have no preference. There is some Aida that I prefer over other Aida's brands. There's some linen, as I will show you show you soon, that I would prefer over others. It's a preference, but I will stitch on anything. I'll give anything a go. So yeah, just let me know what you feel. All right, 6 minutes in, let's get to the whips. So these are not in any particular order. These are just how I grabbed them. After watching stitching Noni's Flosstube, I am so sorry. I'm doing a lot of ones. Sorry. She was stitching. I just stitched Frosted Pumpkins Happy Ever After, and I just got I need to stitch on that. So I have been busy stitching on it. So last time you would have seen it months and months and months ago, I just had a little bit of the goat done and a little bit down here. So in the last 2 weeks, I have finished this one, plus the border at the top and the bottom. Heidi, I have finished the 3 Billy Goat Scruff, and I'm just about finished Around the World in 80 Days. I've just got another pyramid to do, another bird that I think goes here, finish the border, do his mouth and the eye, and then I'll do the Happily Ever After, and then I will do January, February, March, April, May's, and then I might leave the last 2 to more the end of the month, because I'm still loving it. I could still quite easily keep stitching on it, but I don't want to get burnt out. And this is done on the core full fabric of 28 Cashel Halifax in the crystal range. Sparklers. But it is quite a small piece, like it's a 1/8. So yeah, been enjoying it. Excuse me, I have quite a dry throat. I drank like so much water before I started, but I seem to be still thirsty. I've also stitched on Michaela's M by Nora Corbett. It's actually called Madeline the Fairy, but obviously I'm doing it for my Michaela. And I got this was only like 2 days work. This one's quite fast. I got the whole M done. So I had a little bit of the M up here done, and I've done up and down of it, and then I stopped. Needle Melander is from Joe Gregoire's, Joe's Stitching Stuff, I think it is. And this is fabric 32 count by Angel Wings and Mermaid Tails, and I just need to put in something here. I have been saying that they had been closed down. After doing a bit of research, they haven't. So I'll put a link down below. They are a small business. I wouldn't say they do loads. If you've got a bit of time, check them out. They work, like, their stuff, their fabrics are beautiful. They're in America. The shop is a mixture of the hand-dyed fabrics and Reiki. So, but yeah, check them out. She's lovely. She said she's still doing it and would love to hear from people. And I forgot to say the needle minder on this is Books from No Name Needle Minders by Kate, the Queen of Stats, her business. And my needle just went flying because I didn't put it on properly. Oops. Now, I had a new start. As you all know, I started this during Mania. Love the colour of this, but this fabric has got to be the stiffest, crunchiest, does not get tied on the Q-snap. You want to share? Is that it? Is that what all the noise is? So after doing a little bit more up in here, I kind of went, no, I can't do this. So this is going in the bin. I'm not even going to bother unpicking it and like selling it or anything because I don't want someone to go through what I've been through. What are you going to show? Is that Thomas?
No.
That's Thomas. And what's that? That's a digger. Is it a broom broom? You gonna hop down? Are you gonna hop down? So, I restarted it, so that's it there, the coffee crate cup. You gonna hop down and play? Yeah, good idea. There's not enough room here. I've got to move the table out a bit more. Well, here's your doggy. What do you want? You want your drink? Trying to work out where this child wants this. Right. I think we got it. And luckily at the time I had decided, going back to everything, oh my God, I got my last order in from the colour Cascades. So I now feel a bit too far away, so I'll move in a bit. And this is Golden Touch. I'm not sure what I expected, but it's a pinky fabric with golden, you can see it like this, a bit of gold in there. So I restarted it, and I do like it a lot better. It's so much more enjoyable. So that's my restart. And I did it differently. I went downwards instead of up, so I wasn't repeating. And the only change I've done is I followed Jill from A Stitch Too Many. I'm probably saying that wrong. And it's just not escaping me. It's just escaping. thing. She did that in the green as well. So I copied her and did that because I agreed that should be a green. It's a plainty looking thing. I am going to need some more of this colour and this colour because I used it on that, and I'm not doing 1/1. This is 32 count. Monaco. 32, no? It's even weave. Anyway. I think it's Monaco. I don't know why I think that. But anyway, that's it is. It's a beautiful fabric. It's a little bit heavier. And that's my coffee cup from Nifty Needle Nannies. So much more enjoyable though. In my tartars. And last of all, but not least, the daffodil but sniffing animals. Perry Schooler, Old MacDonald. And I did the second one. And this took way longer than it should. I have to say I find this very boring. But you just got to start it and keep going and get it finished and then have a break. Needle Minder is from Nifty Needle Nannies. And the fabric is 32 count Sunny Dyes in Clouds or something to do with sky. And that's what I got done. I didn't think I got as much done as I did, but I did pretty darn well. I tell you what, having the last lot of iron infusion, I kind of went through this hypo for about a week, and I've leveled out and I'm staying up later and I'm not as exhausted. I still have bad days, nowhere near like not exhausted by 9 AM where I struggled to get through the day. Now, I got my last stitchy haul. One of them was for that coffee Quaker. Sorry for the crinkling. I just like keeping it protected with kids around because you never know when fingers are coming around, so I apologise. Okay, this one is pink champagne. Kind of wasn't expecting those big black. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's not that I, don't get me wrong, I do like it. I just wasn't expecting it. I don't know what I was expecting. I shouldn't say that because I never really know what I was expecting, and then I look at it and go, huh. But, no, beautiful fabric. 32 count Belfast. It is brighter pink than what's showing up like here. It's like that. With black through it. I like to know the people who think up these kids shows. What are they on? Just generally. Let's make a TV show about dinosaurs that ride trains and go through time. Through all the drastic, the Cretaceous, and whatever it is, times to meet all the other dinosaurs. And let's have a T-Rex getting brought up in a Chinodon family. Side note, rabbit trail. We're not even touching Teletubbies or the Night Garden or anything like that. I was like, what are they on? And they make so much money from it. Now this is a huge piece. You know, it's on it. What am I saying? Oh no, I got rid of it. That's why I don't know. This is Lugana. So this would be, yeah, so this is Lugana in Gold Digger Old Style. 28 count, because I don't think it goes any lower, and that's pretty good accurate of it. And I got basically a fat half, and this is going to go for, I'll have to get a couple of these actually, but this specific piece is for the Rosewood Manor that Stitching May gave me about a year ago. Can't think what it's called. But you know, it's funny how when you look at a piece and you know it's for something else, like, oh, but that'll look good on something else. Yeah, next time she has a sale, I'll be getting more of that one. And this one is A Whole Lot of Love, 32 count Belfast. And that is a lot more blue than what it is. It's purple. Yeah. That darkish, but purple, not blue. Tammy does a good job. Okay. And then, oh, I got my fabric of the month for May, April. And it's Oceans. And that is pretty darn accurate. Maybe a bit brighter. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. Kind of screams mermaidish. It's a good thing. Because I was on Stash Unload and I got some Mirabilias that were being sold for $11, which is an awesome price in Australia. So I got Fairy Idol, number 21. And she's got beads, DMC, water lilies, and Cryonic. I also got Mermaid of the Pearl. I don't know. On the back, it's she probably saw. Because these are been opened, but it's that one with the pearls, lots of it. Lily of the Wood, which is number 80. Would not do it on that fabric colour. Just does nothing for me. And Mermaids of the Deep, which has become quite popular in recent time, 85. So, yeah, so plans. Keep stitching. Pull out William's stocking because that needs to be stitched on. That Fairy Ida, maybe do some more on the Happily Ever After. I'm kind of getting the feeling I want to stitch on the Earth Goddess by Joan Elliott. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. For my July, Joan Elliott July, I have pulled out 2 starts, and that will bring me up to 30 starts, and I'm coming up to like that M's going to be finished and I'll replace that with something else, but yeah, but on the whole I'm touching most things. I'm just concentrating this half of the year to get certain ones done that I would like to get done for gifts. So the first one, the first one that I will start on the 1st of July is from the Joan Elliott book. Excuse me, the Ultimate Collections, and it is, I'll make sure that we're not, The Reader. Enabled by Jessie Marie does stuff. Love it, and I'll be doing that on the Fairy Tale 32 count Belfast from Colour Cascade. What I will show quickly, I didn't really like these to begin with, but that's really growing on me now, the Renaissance lady, and I kind of want to start her. But if I do that one, and I do, well, they call it the Castle Princess, but it's known as the Reader, then we've got to do the Renaissance Rose, which is probably my least favourite, but I probably ended up doing it because I do like it. What I don't like is, and I'll be swapping it out, is in this pattern. I don't know, Jessie Marie, what yours is, but it's in the Reader as well, in the book, that it's got light, DMC light effects. White gold. No. That will go to Petite Treasure Braid or something else. Not DMC effects. Yeah. So that's my first start done. And then I'll probably do a week on the Sleeping Beauty, Joan Elliott Sleeping Beauty. And then my second start, and it was hard because I have quite a few Joan Elliott's that I want to do. But this one kind of just jumped at me and said start. So I'll do the Lady Rose. And I'm going to do her on 32 count Belfast in Sprite, which is a light. Light purplish colour. And then I will do another Joan Elliott. I haven't got that far yet. There's so many that are like, do me. So if you're wanting to start a Joan Elliott, you don't need to start any, you can work on your whips. But if you want to join us, please do. It's informal, but we would like to see anyone that wants to start, and yeah, join us. It's going to be fun. Joan Elliott's a fun stitch. All right, now we're coming to the end. If you've made it this far, then good news for you. I have made it to a year of doing Flosstube, which is on the 18th of July. So coming up very, very close. Was it 18th of June? It's the 18th of something. June or July? I think it's June. Either way, it's irrelevant. I'm coming up to a year. So I thought I would do a giveaway. And after talking to Tammy from Colour Cascade, I'm going to do a $50 gift voucher to Colour Cascade in Aussie dollars. I will pay the postage up to the $50. If you go over that $50 Australian, then we'll go halves in the postage. So yeah, I mean, with the chart, she's got the fabric, beads, thread, hand-dyed thread, you know. Even if you're not wanting her fabric, there is so much other stuff that she's got that will just, yeah, easily do it. Conditions. Right. So, after much thinking, I've decided, because this is like a Flosstube anniversary, I would like you, without saying giveaway or anything like that, because you will be deleted. I was quite soft the last time I did it. You will be deleted. I would like you to name a Flosstuber that made you smile up to when you watch this one. So if you watch this today, on this particular day, then anyone up to this date, think of one and put their Flosstube name or link in the comments, and the reason why you picked this Flosstuber. If you've watched this closer to obviously the end of the giveaway date, it's up until that date. It's like whenever you happen to watch this, the whole idea is to share the love. I don't care if you put in a popular Flosstuber. If she or he made you smile, made you excited about a chart or something, put the link down, and hopefully when people have watched this, they'll go back and read the links and get new Flosstubers that they might not have watched before, or, oh, you know, I didn't know about, you know, everyone's talked about, say, Stitching Petunia, but I've never watched it, but someone's recommended it here. I'm going to go and watch it. And even popular people get missed out because they, I don't know, just haven't got there yet. There's so many out there. But I would like for you to then, after you've written your comment, and if you happen to be in the first couple, come back and read the others. And just look at all the different Flosstubers that people would have put down. So this will run until the 18th of July. No giveaway or anything like that is to be written, and just to name a Flosstuber that made you smile or enabled you, or something that is just in a positive way that has just made you go, yeah, that one, and put their name or link or whatever you want to do to acknowledge that person down. Yeah, the one that I am going to share, like I've shared a couple throughout this, but the one that I'm going to share is a new Flosstuber that's done only one video as far as I'm aware. So I'm pretty sure it's only one, and it's an itched cross stitch. She has been commenting on my videos basically since the beginning, and then about 2 weeks ago I noticed that she'd done her first video. So an itched cross stitch, you are someone that's made me smile amongst many others. Like there are lots out there, but I'm picking just one for this. You made me smile, and it was so awesome to go, oh, you're the lady that comments on my channel, like comment all the time, and you made a Flosstube. That is so awesome, and I got to meet you. Like, that's how it felt. Like I was like, oh, I got to meet you and your little family, and got to know a bit about you, and that was like, that was so awesome. So I will link her below, and yeah, so that's basically it. Wondering, nope, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, this is no way in junction with Flosstube, with Flosstube or YouTube. You have to be 18 years or older. If you're under 18, then I need your parents' permission to have your address if you happen to win. I think that's the general gifts that you've got to put in. But yeah, you know the drill. So yeah, that's it. I hope you have a good stitchy week, stitchy time. I hope as the weekend's getting closer, things are great for you. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.